Hey guys, this is Jerry from Bad News Racing. I am the owner and tuner at BNR. Um, I guess this is coming up a lot in the Jeep groups about the 2.0 turbo Wranglers and whether or not they're designed to run on high octane, or if they're designed to run on 87 octane, or if they can run on alcohol or ethanol. So I figured I would go over some of the timing and how it works on these vehicles. So this is a Jeep Wrangler 2.0 Turbo 2019 ECM read. We're using HP Tuner software. You can see um, the vehicle does have multiple timing maps. So at part throttle, we have our base timing. This is our base ignition timing right here. The cells that are more to the right, the columns to the right, are going to be your RPM, and then the air charge will be the rows on the left. So at higher RPM with more air charge, meaning more boost or more air being consumed by the engine, you can see the ignition timing starts to drop off because now you've got boost coming in. So that's your standard part throttle spark, but then we've also got a high octane. You see it says a description down here of what the table actually does. So if I hover over the high octane base part throttle table, you'll see that it's the spark table for part throttle operation with high octane mode active. So this vehicle does have a high octane mode from factory. And you can see the ignition timing is different. So if the vehicle's in high octane mode, in the high throttle or high RPM, high air charge cells, you see the ignition timing is significantly higher. I mean, here we're actually running negative timing to avoid pre-detonation or knock, compared to over here it's positive for more power, more fuel efficiency. And then it even has alcohol timing tables. So these are um, what it would look like if you were running ethanol fuel. And the vehicle does not have a flex fuel sensor from factory, but I do believe it does have. No, it doesn't have sensorless flex fuel. But I mean, maybe we'll turn this on our Jeep and see how this works. But on some of them, it does have virtual flex fuel capability if you don't want to run an actual sensor. But yeah, then you've got um, even under the VVT throttle adjustments for timing, you've got starting alcohol, high octane alcohol. You've got lock pin timing for high octane alcohol. Um, Wide open throttle has base timing, alcohol timing, high octane mode timing, high octane alcohol timing. So it's definitely there. The vehicle will typically target high octane mode initially after each fill up. And then once it starts to see a little bit of knock retard, it'll switch over to the lower octane table, which would be considered the base table. And you would make less power, less fuel efficiency, less throttle response, but it would be safer to run on the lower octane and with those cylinder pressures. So I hope this cleared some things up. Sorry if I'm kind of fumbling and mumbling here. It's kind of shooting off the hip, not any kind of a pre-recorded script. If you have any questions about it, hit up Nicholas or Rosario Works, or hit up us at BNR. We do tune these if anybody wants an actual tune, but it does require you to send your ECM out and get it unlocked. But it is significantly different than it running a JB4 piggyback. This would be editing the actual ECM. So, again, any other questions, hit us up. Catch you guys later.